Hi, welcome in this tutorial. Today we are going to see how to enter the MEDprofiles process in order to view our data as a figure and manipulate it to create static CSV files for the learning module. This first video will focus on how we obtain our MEDprofile figure, and a second video will show you how to use the figure and create the static CSV files. So, the MEDprofiles tool is located at the bottom of the input module. By clicking on the MEDprofiles tab, you will see a few fields to complete, divided into steps. The first step is to select the location of your master table data folder. As we haven't yet created a master table, which is the entry point of MEDprofiles, we must indicate the folder containing the data from which we will create our master table. By default, the folder is set to Extracted Features, where our data for the master table creation is located. The second step is to create or select a master table. Here we will start by creating a master table with the data we extracted in the extraction module. Here, the application automatically detects which CSV files respect the required format for master table creation. We can see that our 3 CSV files from the extraction modules are here, as we indicated in the extraction that we wanted the format to be master table compatible. So we select the 3 files, let the default name for the master table CSV file, and click the button Create Master Table. Once the master table have been created, a message will appear indicating where your master table have been saved. You will also see that the application is reloading compatible CSV files. It is because the folder where we work have automatically been set to where our master table has been created. This folder is the master table folder, located in the MEDprofiles folder, in our data folder. All of the MEDprofiles process data will be saved in the MEDprofiles folder. Here's what our master table looks like. We have all the patient's timeline. This CSV is really longitudinal and filled by null values. It will only be used in MEDprofiles. For the next steps, we have to indicate on which master table we want to work. So, here I select the one I've just created, and then I will be able to press the button Create MEDClasses. This process reads the master table columns in order to split it into classes, as our MEDprofiles will be structured objects through the application. When the process ends, your created MED classes will be displayed. On every MEDprofiles, you will find 4 basic classes that I will not describe here. These are just used internally through the process. You may see that the other classes corresponds to your columns names prefixes that we set during the extraction process. The fourth step is to instantiate our master table data as MEDprofiles. This will be done using our MED classes. Here you can choose a name for your MEDprofiles binary file. Just let it to the default name and press the Instantiate MEDprofiles button. Once the process ends, you can see that our binary file has been saved in our MEDprofiles folder as our MEDclasses folder. Then, you can see that the last step, which is to enter information in order to load the MEDprofiles figure, has been completed by our MED classes and our binary file. Let's open our generated figure. Take your time to analyze and understand the figure. You can see at the left our 3 generated classes as axes, corresponding to our embeddings from time series, images, and text notes. Then, at the right, you can see our list of 100 patient, each one represented by a unique color in our figure. Each point on the figure is defined by a class and a datetime. On the figure, when you overlap a patient point, all of its points are highlighted compared to the other's patient's points. You can also see the accurate datetime corresponding to the point. Then, you also can observe each patient complete timeline by pressing the Separate Vertically button. There are some other cool tools, like set the time relative to a class, but we will detail them in another video. One last thing to say is that you can open a MEDprofiles figure with only a binary file and its corresponding MEDclasses folder. That means that you don't have to do all the process each time, and that you can easily share your MEDprofile figure. I hope you liked this tutorial. Don't hesitate to comment if you have questions. The next video will be about how to use the MEDprofile figure and create your static CSV for the learning module. See you there.